Hello! So this morning, Brennan and I are going to go to Foxtail Coffee to do a little wedding planning, and then we're going to go to a local car dealership so Brennan can start looking for a car. I've realized that these videos, so I think a lot of vloggers in the community, they have their theme park vlogs and then they have their home vlogs. These are like variety vlogs to me, where I do stuff at home, I do stuff around the neighborhood, I do stuff at the theme parks, and I just want to put it all into one video, and it gives me like a lot of opportunity to just do whatever I want to do. And also the audio that you've been listening to has been coming from the microphone that is in my hair. A lot of people take these like little microphones and they clip them to their shirts or they put them on their hats or something, but Brennan put it in my hair, so I hope you can hear that. All right, so we're in Foxtail Coffee. Good morning, Brennan. You know what's fun is that this is where I planned my engagement to you, and now here we are planning a wedding. Got a matcha latte there, and then we're gonna cold brew. And here's our breakfast. I got a breakfast bagel sandwich there and banana bread. And what'd you get there, Brennan?
Egg bites and lemon bread.
Yay. Hooray, we did wedding planning at Foxtail Coffee. We've sort of figured out our wedding colors. And now we're going to go look at some cars. And we've made it to Nissan. Brennan's in a Nissan Rogue. Right now it's very spacious. Hello.
Hi.
I was talking to myself. All right, no car today, but Brennan got the test drive.
Yeah, I liked it.
So we were back home from the dealership. They were very passionate about Brennan purchasing a car today, but she did not. I bought a car last year. Brennan's looking for a car now, but right now she's using her little dry erase board just to do budgeting and stuff, because it always comes down to finances. But I hope she gets a new car soon. She really needs one. As somebody who just bought a new car, I like it a lot. But I'm going to go get lunch now, but I'm not going to use my car.
Oh, you're gonna bike?
I'm gonna bike. I'm taking my bike to Burger King and McDonald's, and now I'm going to take it to Wendy's. Put the basket on the bike. Brennan said that it looked like a bike cop, but I'm going to Wendy's. So the clouds are getting a little bit dark, so I hope it doesn't rain on me. But Wendy's is the closest fast food restaurant to our house. I'm not going there for any particular promotion. I'm just going to get a Baconator. And we were at that dealer for several hours, so I have quite the appetite. I'm gonna go over here and try to weave through the trees. This is dumb. Maybe, but it's fun. Whoa. I'm going off of the sidewalk over here. My camera's just bouncing all over the place. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That hurt my knees. This is the Wendy's that I got the SpongeBob promotion from. Okay, I'm almost at Wendy's. That's it over there. I need to find a place to drop off my bike. There's literally a bike rack right here. Cool. My bike has been parked. I have my helmet and GoPro, and I'm going inside Wendy's. So that was quick. I got the burgers and fries in there, and then a Frosty, which was probably a bad decision. All right, heading home now. Hopefully this Frosty does not just spill all over my camera, which might end up happening, but at least I think I'm going to beat the rain. This is super great. Just got Frosty all over my pants. It's not on the camera though. It's not really a Frosty anymore. Anyway, it's more of a thick beverage. My leg is sticky and I'm upset. I'm almost home though. That took like half an hour. And it just fell over and dumped out the basket. But I've made it back home. I'm in the backyard, and the entire reason that I went... Dang it. Okay, there you go, Arlo. The entire reason that I went to Wendy's was because of these. This is the Baconator, and then these are Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its. And I'm going to put these Cheez-Its onto this Baconator. I'm just going to try one of these first. Well, that's pretty good. Now putting the Baconator Cheez-Its onto the Baconator. Hell yeah. See, I don't know if I would have done this before without a mustache. Well, that was just amazing. Are you jealous? And guess what? It's time to talk about Pokemon cards again. So these are all storage bins that I keep in the closet. So my sealed Pokemon card collection, these are things that I've just been collecting over the past like 5 years that I just haven't opened, and I've showed this off before. But when it comes to my sealed Pokemon card collection, so I have all of these ETBs in here, and these are Pokemon ETBs, and then Lorcana Troves and stuff. And then I have these boxes and tins over here that I've just liked the aesthetic of just the color that it adds to my collection wall, pretty much. But then these are all like packs and blisters that and tins that I've just sort of slowly collected over the years. So I have individual packs here just filled to the brim. The majority of these are, and I've showed this off I think a lot, but These are Evolving Skies packs, and then a bunch of other sets that I've just slowly been putting packs in here over the years, just for that rainy day when I just want to open up a Pokemon pack. That was sort of the idea behind that. But then I have all of these like individual blisters, these Evolving Skies blisters. Evolving Skies is just so stupid expensive, as well as Team Up. So these are, they used to sell these at the Dollar Tree, pretty much these 3 additional game cards, Team Up mini packs. Team Up is a very popular set too. But then I have over here these like 3-pack blisters. There's Evolving Skies in here as well. There's a bunch of other sets. This is just like miscellaneous stuff. I have these like Retro Pack 2 boxes from Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the original Retro Pack. And then just like other tins and stuff. And then over here, so these are all like first chapter Lorcana packs. And then some like Evolutions packs, which also Evolutions is pretty expensive. These are my like Harry Potter packs too. And then these like booster bundles, which 151 will never not be expensive. And I got a couple of those different booster bundles. And then I have this booster box of Brilliant Stars. And recently, so I recently got this. This is an Evolving Skies booster box, which is fake. This is fake. I've been sort of like, unfortunately, obsessed with like the proxy Pokemon cards, but they're getting just like really realistic looking, and I just got it pretty much for the display. I'll probably open this up with Dennis at some point, but I have that one. And then this Evolutions one that I got a long time ago. Again, just kind of for just the aesthetic. I just thought it was fun. I guess while I'm showing those off. So I did end up getting a Great Ball and a Master Ball because I have a Pokeball and an Ultra Ball of these. So this is a Mewtwo, and then this is a Gyarados. I just wanted to complete the balls collection that I have. And then I got this. This is a Pikachu Illustrator card, which is fake. And it has to be fake because this is, I think, the most expensive Pokemon card on the planet. Selling for like millions of dollars, which is again a proxy. So please don't break into my house. This is fake, and I paid like $2 to $4 for it. I just think it's fun, and just like putting them in these like one touches here with like my Elsa and my Charizard, and I got Dennis the Umbreon. I don't know. I think it's just kind of cool. Maybe it's a little bit sad, but it's just kind of fun, right? It's like a fake little flex or whatever. What else? So it has been very difficult to find Pokemon cards, but I've been very fortunate over the years, obviously, you know, just a bit of a flex on just what I've been able to accrue over a long period of time, pretty much since the pandemic. But I've just been like in the right place at the right time, and I've gotten like Prismatic Evolutions, these like surprise boxes, and another ETB, which that's a very popular set, as well as Destined Rivals, which I got all 3 of these 10s that I really wanted to get. Really to just display, and I have to figure that out, like with this like Team Rocket box also, just to put it like back here, and I need to figure out how I'm going to be doing that. I have too much stuff. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know. It always comes back to just the fun of being able to find this stuff. And I don't know, now it's worth something, so that's cool too. But I need to do something with it at some point. So these are all of the figures that I got from the Pokeballs that I love. So there's a Pokeball, a Great Ball, an Ultra Ball, and a Master Ball. And just the quality of these, I think, is awesome. And then here are the fake booster boxes that I have. Evolutions, which this one's pretty obvious because the packs don't look like that. A 151 booster box doesn't even exist, but this one is pretty believable. Honestly, although the packs actually look pretty fake. And then the cards, the Elsa, the Charizard, and then the Pokemon Illustrator. But what is not fake is this. This is an iconic Mickey Mouse card from Fabled, probably the most expensive card in Lorcana that I pulled during a live stream. And I was so unbelievably caught off guard because people open up thousands of packs, so many cases, so many booster boxes, and do not get this card. And I didn't even react. I was so absolutely caught off guard. I just went numb. I think I'm going to try to find a place for the Pokemon figures in here in the bedroom on these shelves, which I need to reorganize. I need to also reorganize the shelves in the film room. I still love these R&B unknown plushes. And then Brennan does need to bring Bidoof to HHN this year. Also, I did put this in here. So this is the model of Jungle Cruise that Brennan got for me. And I love it. Also, it was Brennan's birthday last week, and we went to Epic Universe, but I also got her this Super Mario Party Jamboree game, and we've been playing it and having fun. So usually on the weekend, Brennan and I, we watch Smosh, and we listen to, it's sort of a podcast that they do called Reddit Stories, where they go through various Am I the Asshole subreddit stories, and they talk about and go through different perspectives of just very general stories and taking sides. And that's always an idea that I've wanted to incorporate into, and I continue to talk about this and tease this, but I still want to do some sort of like a podcast. And I want to do the theme park version of that in that podcast. And if I did end up doing this podcast, which I continue to have plans for doing, that would be sort of like, that wouldn't be the point of the podcast, but that would be like part of it. I don't know. At some point, maybe I'll do that. But I'm going to the gym now. Does anybody want to go to the gym with me? Hello? Nobody? Yay! Let's go, puppy! Wait, your glutes are firm as heck. You don't need to go to the gym. There's where I biked earlier, which is much more beautiful now because the sun is setting. So I am over by the gym, which is over there, but I wanted to come to Five Below first, just because it closes pretty soon. I spent so long trying to get my little baby, and look at all the little babies they have now. Most people go to the character warehouse to show off merchandise, but just look at the cool stuff that they have here. Remote Control Sebastian and Wally, which I have, SpongeBob and his boatmobile, Nemo, Buzz Lightyear, Winnie the Pooh, Scooby-Doo and Bluey slippers. Also a remote control Cusco, and all of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters as Squishmallows. This is where I got the mini grand piano a while ago. I could get a mini drum sets or a ukulele, which I might actually get because I'm curious if it works. And of course, over by the toys, there's a remote control Garfield, and then a Remy. And I think that I'm going to get this ukulele, and then this little puppy for Arlo. And then there's the 5 Beyond section, which has more expensive stuff. More expensive than $5. This is all just Halloween. I don't know, I am always an advocate for Five Below. I'm going to check out and go to the gym. So there's the gym. Here's the movie theater and the Papa John's that we go to sometimes. I think I want to go to this Boba and Chill place. This recently opened up over here, and we both really wanted to get some stuff from it. We need to come back to this movie theater. All right, time for a quick gym trip, and then dinner from Boba and Chill. I see, I could have taken my bike here, but instead I took it to Burger King. All right, I'm almost done with my workout, and I'm headed to Boba and Chill. Okay, just left the gym, and this is Boba and Chill. So they have boba here, obviously, but then they have some street food too. All right, I got the food and the bobas, and I'm going home. So I'm back home, and Arlo's going to close the garage. Thank you, Arlo. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. So this is what we have for dinner tonight. Brennan is just right off camera because she already showered. Hi, Brennan.
Hello.
So this is what Brennan got. This is the waffle and chicken. And then I got this. This is the tofu chow mein noodles. And then I got this to split. These are steamed momo dumplings. And they're veggie dumplings. And then these are the bobas that we got. The boba milk teas. Brennan got honeydew. And I got watermelon. Brennan got the popping bobas. And I did too. She got kiwi. And I got dragon fruit. So we're going to dinner. And then I want to open these up. So the ukulele sort of works a little bit. But what I really wanted to see was Arlo's reaction to this. What do you think of this, puppy? Are you ready, Brennan?
Is that a friend?
Oh, I have to turn it on. Hold on. There we go.
Oh no.
Let him walk.
Arlo. What if this was an ally? Oh my god, Arlo.
No. Arlo.
Oh my gosh. Evil.
So I guess we're not getting another dog. He's screaming for help. Arlo, take the ukulele. What do you think, Arlo? Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? No. Arlo,
It's a little you.
it's a little friend. Arlo.
It's really sad, and it's not even real, but it's making me sad.
Right?
Pick it up, I'm getting sad.
No!
You're a bully.
So the last thing that I wanted to do today is open up this Yu-Gi-Oh! Retro pack. Box of packs. So I'm going to open these up really quickly, and if I don't get anything, then I'll be sad. Ooh! Got so many of these, Brendan. I don't think you realize how much of like a memory like these cards bring back.
I was never a Yu-Gi-Oh person.
There's still time to be a Yu-Gi-Oh person. The memories, Brennan, the memories! Anybody that's watching this, all of one person that might have been into Yu-Gi-Oh, this is a pretty big deal. Mirror wall! Brennan!
You're bouncing.
It's a mirror wall! Cool. I didn't get Jinzo, but that's okay. And that is the video, which I realize these vlogs can be a little bit repetitive and redundant with the stuff that I show and talk about, which is mostly Pokemon cards and just little trinkets that I've bought. But sometimes that's the catalyst to do these kinds of videos, and I do try to make it different with places that we go. And also just, I wanted to, for the sake of watching this back, to be able to look back at when Brendan and I were planning our wedding and just the stuff that we were deciding on, and then going car shopping, and just like big events in our life that we may not have made final decisions on today, but just to document that process, I think is going to be like really important and really cool for us to look back on in the future. And today was just, it was a lot of stuff. But I had a good time. Thank you so much for watching these kinds of videos in addition to the theme park stuff. It means a lot. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.